So today we're gonna be making a tomato roasted garlic soup with some grilled cheese sandwich pieces with slices, with little pieces of grilled cheese to dip it in. I decided that I wanted to make the table look nice for my family. I didn't go all out, but I did pull out our cloth napkins. And it just so happened that our local Publix had some fresh flowers, finally. So we're gonna make a flower arrangement as our centerpiece, which came out to only $12, and it looks so pretty. I was so happy to finally find some fresh flowers. Anyways, let's get into the kitchen. So I just ended up getting myself some yellow and red roses. I love the color combination of red and yellow. And as you can see here, it was only 3 for $12. So cheap. If you do it yourself, it comes out to so much cheaper. I usually always have fresh flowers, and my local Publix was honestly slacking. And when I saw fresh flowers, 3 for $12, I could not pass it up. They look so beautiful, and it just elevates the space. It makes everything just look so much more elegant, and it's so simple. Here's a quick shot of the ingredients. I will have them listed in the description box below. So for a roasted tomato soup, we're gonna need some roasted tomatoes. So the first thing we're doing here is we're chopping up some tomatoes and sticking them in a baking sheet. I had some leftover onions, so I didn't want to be wasteful. Whatever I had in the fridge left over from whatever I made last time, I just chopped that up and I stuck it in the baking sheet as well. And really quickly here, I just end up smashing and peeling this garlic and sticking all of it in the oven. When you bake this, it ends up making your whole house smell so good. I love the smell of things baking in the oven. I just feel like it smells and feels like home. And now we're gonna drizzle all of it with some extra virgin olive oil and season it. I use seasoned salt because I ran out of my Himalayan salt, and I end up doing some cracked pepper with this too. And last but certainly not least, some fresh basil. I found this pot at Publix for, I don't know, it was like $3 something. I've always wanted to have one of these. Hopefully it doesn't die on me because I don't necessarily have a green thumb. I fantasize of having a garden in my backyard where I can just pick fresh herbs like my daddy does, but I can't keep anything alive. So I end up baking this at 400. I think I actually broiled it a little bit at the very end because I just wanted to make it extra crispy. I keep an eye on it. I'm not really sure how long it was in there for. So while that is baking, I end up making the table. Some of the stuff comes from Goodwill and Home Goods, guys. Like, not having a lot of money is not an excuse for mediocrity. Yeah, this is a perfect example. Goodwills and Home Goods and $12 flowers. It just really makes everything look so much nicer. A little bit of effort goes a really long way. And these things are super important to me because I really want my kids to look back on their childhood and remember this kind of stuff, that mom cared and she put in, the extra effort to make our evenings special and nice, even if it's just tomato soup and grilled cheese. So for the grilled cheese, we're doing sourdough bread, and once you do a sourdough bread grilled cheese sandwich, you cannot go back. I think it was Starbucks that got me into this, but we're doing Colby Jack cheese from Publix, or the Publix brand. Obviously, any cheese works. And mild cheddar cheese also from Publix. This whole video is like a Publix video, even though I'm kind of an Aldi's girl. But yeah, really quickly, we are working on our grilled cheese while our tomatoes are roasting. And then I'm just doing some garlic salt on the bread because it just makes it that much yummier. So I forgot to hit play while I was dumping everything into the pot, because while I look all calm and collected, my kids were like, "Mommy, mommy, 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 mommy," in the kitchen. But I did a quick shot of everything that I'm putting inside of the pot. And like I said, I will have the recipe and all the ingredients for all of this in the description below. And then I'm just blending everything up. I honestly prefer to use a regular like food processor, but mine broke, so I'm using this for now. And then I'm just chopping up the grilled cheese sandwiches so that we can all just take them and dip them into our soup. This one here is for my son because there's no way he's eating tomato soup. He's just so picky, so he can just have a grilled cheese sandwich for dinner. He was really happy with it. He's a grilled cheese king, so yeah. And now chopping up some basil so that I can garnish the soup after I'm done preparing them. So my daughter gets 1 spoonful, and me and my boyfriend get 2, 2.5, 3. Jada was so happy with dinner. She kept going, this is so good, which made me super happy. And I like adding sour cream to my soup. So I just did sour cream in mine and my daughter's because my boyfriend doesn't care for it. And then I'm topping it with some shredded cheddar cheese and then the fresh basil, of course. So this right here would be my son's plate because he's not doing the tomato soup. But here we have it, guys. Some roasted tomato soup with grilled cheese sandwiches. If you guys made it this far, and if you haven't already, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys so much, and I hope you enjoyed this video.